Hi there guys, my name is Danielle. You can call me Dani and welcome to my channel.
We can make a beautiful Christmas. We can make the world shine bright. As long as friends and family are with us, every star will shine tonight. We can make it beautiful. It's Christmas, make it beautiful.
Today, I'm going to show you what I think were the best launches of 2018. The year is coming to an end, and there was actually some pretty great things that came out, and I'm going to show you my top 5 favorites. Before we get started, make sure to hit that subscribe button and hit the bell notification so you know when I upload my next video. So the very first thing on my list is the Blood Sugar Palette by Patrick Starrrs Cosmetics. This came out earlier in the year, and I grabbed it as soon as I could, and I also did a review on this product and some of the other things that came in the Lovesick collection. But this one is the one that stood out to me the most. This one has so many beautiful colors and a wide range to create beautiful looks with it. And let me just show you what it looks like. It looks like this. It is very beautiful. I love it. If you wanted to see a review on it, go ahead and click the link that's in my description and you can go ahead and watch that. But I do want to swatch a few colors for you just to show you how beautiful and pigmented these are. I'm gonna swap this one right here called Donor. It is a very nice gold glitter, or not glitter, what's it called? Shimmer. There you go. See, I know my terms. And that's what that one looks like. Very beautiful. Next, I want to swatch Root Canal, which is this very deep purple shade. And you guys know, just like Patrick Starrrs, I don't really like swatches because sometimes it gives off the wrong pigmentation or it doesn't give off the full thing that it can work on with. Like this one, it looks patchy, but when you use it, it's not patchy at all. So that's why I don't really like swatches, but it's still a very beautiful color. It looks really pretty on the finger. Let me hide my face. It looks really pretty on the finger right here. Let me just, there we go, adding a second layer to it, and the pigmentation is there. It is very beautiful. Stop trying to focus on me, screen, for a second. And yeah, that's the Root Canal. Next, I want to show you Candy Floss, which is this very sort of holographic pink, and it's very beautiful. It has a very multiple purposes with it. I love using it as a corner eye highlighting and also the brow bone highlighting. So as you can see, it's very iridescent but very beautiful. This is my favorite palette so far by Patrick Starrrs, and I'm really excited to keep playing with it. I love it. I like to travel with it. The packaging is amazing. It's super durable, and it's like a little mini suitcase. You just close it and you just put these clips in, and if you drop it, pretty durable. The only thing that I didn't like about it was the smell. It had like a weird leathery smell to it, which is understandable because it's pretty much leather. But the smell just kind of overwhelms me a little, so I don't really breathe through my nose a lot through this one. But it's really good. It's very beautiful. I love it. This palette retails for $52. I personally love buying my Patrick Starrrs cosmetic items from Beautylish. If you don't know what Beautylish is, it is a website that carries lots of prestige and other cosmetics that are kind of pricey sometimes, and you're able to fill up a cart with it, and then you do 3 easy payments a month to pay off all that makeup instead of using it all at once. And I love doing Patrick Starrrs because although he is amazing and his products are super amazing, the price point is pretty high for these items. So I like to use it so that I can get the product now and pay off a little bit later. The second item that came out was the Morphe and Bretman Rock collaboration. I love this palette. Like I love this palette. It is amazing. The highlighting shades are beautiful, and honestly, I love it. Like you can see, maybe you can see, like I definitely go ham in these. There are 6 I can't speak English honestly. There's 6 shades in it, and it retails for $29 at Morphe.com. They no longer carry this at Ulta, so the only place you can buy this is at Morphe, and I love it so much. It's very lightweight. The packaging feels like a normal like old Morphe type packaging where it's kind of flimsy and very lightweight. Not like their newer ones where it's more hard and it has a clasp with it. My very favorite one is Vacation. This is literally the one that I wear every single day. And I'm trying not to wear it every single day because, you know, I have a bunch of highlighters that I need to get used, you know. But if I just want to go with a simple that I know is going to look amazing, I always go with this palette. And that's what that first one looks like. It's very beautiful. Another one I love is Get Laid. This one is probably like my favorite during the summertime because it's more deeper and it's very beautiful. I don't know if you guys are seeing this. Can you see this? Like, my contacts are drying out. I don't know. I'm stupid. And then this is Chihu. I know, Bretman, you're supposed to say it like you say it, but I don't want to. And there's that one. That one has a pink undertone to it. And the Shady B is actually too dark for my skin tone, but I do mix it in with my bronzer sometimes and add like a little glow to it when I'm feeling like not very highlighter moment today or anything like that. So that's what I love using the Shady one for. So this is my favorite highlighting palette for launch this year, and I'm just very proud of Bretman for his collaboration with Morphe. And yeah, that is my second thing on my list. The second item on my list is another eyeshadow palette. This is Life's a Drag by Manny MUA or Lunar Beauty, as you see from here. This is a really big palette. You see, it's literally the size of my head, and I have a big head. And I love this palette because it has neutrals on this side, and then it has some very pop fun colors on this side, and it has two shimmers right down the middle, and those are like really everyday shimmers. So like you can literally use that one as like an inner corner highlight, a brow bone highlight. You can use this one as like probably a brow highlight sometimes, you know, even if you wanted to. But I love it because I personally love Fishy. You can probably see here that I really dig into that one a lot. And I also really like Hunty because I feel like that's a perfect transition shade for me. And yeah, let me just swatch some for you. My fingers are all gross from swatching. Let me swatch the Campy because I usually don't wear yellow, but when I do, I always go into this palette for it because it's like a perfect combination yellow where it's just pigmented enough where it doesn't look like it's like a muddy, gross mustard yellow. So there's that. Okay, you know what? I shouldn't put it over another swatch. Let me try it right here. There we go. There's that swatch. That is very beautiful. You guys see that? Wow. Now that's a swatch. And then let me also swatch Fishy, which is my favorite one to dip in when I need a blue. And that's what that is. Just look how creamy that is. Like, oh my goodness, that is so beautiful. Ah! Let me also dip into Sickening, which is also a very beautiful transition shade. That is the one right here. I have to show you because sometimes it doesn't really look. And I also love how they say the names on them. Like, I hate palettes that don't have names on them. That is what the Sickening looks like. Very beautiful transition shade as well. And yeah, let me also swatch one of the shimmering shades. Let's go ahead and swatch let's go ahead and swatch Beat, because that's the one I usually use because it goes more with my skin tone, and that is the pink shade. And I'm just gonna set that right there. Wow, just, oh, I love this palette so much. Do you guys see that? Oh, sorry, I know I'm weird, but yes, I love this one. I'm so proud of Manny for launching his brand this year. I also made a review on this, a review slash tutorial on it. If you want to see that, I'll definitely leave that down below as well. Along with the Bretman Rock, I also did a review on that one. All these, if I did a review on it, they're all just gonna be down below, okay? It was definitely worth the money. It costs $45 for this palette, and you can buy it at lifesadrag.com, I think it is. I'll make sure to leave all the links down below to where you can buy them. The next thing that came out was actually in a set, but there was one item from the set that stood out to me the most, and it is the Patrick Starrrs Summer Star Give Me Life Bronzing Powder. This is probably my absolute bronzing powder right now. It looks like this. Let me swatch it for you. It is a very beautiful warm tone brown. Let me make sure my arm is dried. It looks like that. Yep, see how nice and warm tone it is. I got a little tan over the summer, so this was very perfect for my skin. Right now, my skin is more lighter, so I have to use more of a lighter hand with it, and then I have to go with a deeper shade with it, but it's still my favorite bronzer. It is really beautiful, and I love how it comes with a little mirror. It's very travelable, and I just love the packaging of it. It's very beautiful. The whole set is retailing for $49.50, and you can find it at MAC Cosmetics or Ulta Beauty, and I also did a review on this and the whole collection. Links down below. Now the very last item that I love that launched this year is none other than the Naked Cherry Palette. I did a review on this, and this is actually my very first Naked palette that I've ever gotten. I do know that the original Naked is actually being discontinued right now, so may she rest in peace. I actually got this from Urban Decay themselves, and thank you, Urban Decay. Still love you the most. Sorry, that was a weird laugh. And this is what the palette looks like. It is very beautiful. I literally love these shades that come into it. It also comes with a dual-ended brush. I think I still have that too. I don't use it as much often as the Life's a Drag brush, because that one is a little bigger. This one is medium-ish. It's still bigger than the Anastasia's brushes, but it's very nice. As you can see, I do like going into this, and it is a little dusty and not so much crusty, but it is dusty. There is a little bit of fallout with it. Let me show you some of my favorite shades. I do love Turn On, which is this very beautiful sort of like, I want to say bronze tone, but with a hint of like rose or something in it. I don't know. I really suck at like describing things, but this is what it looks like. It comes out looking sort of rose goldy, but it's very beautiful, and it's super creamy. Went on like a glove. And then another one that I love is using Bling. This is a very bright maroon. It hits more to the purple side, but it's still very beautiful. As you see, the matte is even beautiful. Like I'm barely even touching. Like you can see my skin barely touching. Like not even touching. Like that is pigmentation. And then next one, my favorite one is Devilish, which is right next to the Bling. And this one is a true maroon. Like look, just look at how creamy those are. I am literally speechless because that is beautiful. Drunk Dial, mostly because I haven't used this shade yet. Haven't really found a use for it just yet in any looks that I've done. But this one's more of a shimmery plum. Now that is very beautiful. Like, wow, these shades are so beautiful. Sorry, I'm really weird. I'm being really weird right now. I haven't slept. I think I slept for 3 hours, maybe 3 or 4 hours. Yes, it's been one of those days. Really love this palette. I have been doing many maroon looks with it, and honestly, I really love it. I'm very happy with it, especially for it being my very first Naked palette. This palette actually retails for $49, and it's really amazing, honestly. I really enjoy it. Like, Urban Decay, you did good this time. I will admit, sometimes Urban Decay does launch items that I don't really like that much, but this one was really good, and I'm excited to have my very first Naked palette. Alright guys, that is all my favorite launched items from 2018. I highly recommend picking these up when you can. I will make sure to leave the links down below to where you can find them and buy them. And I'll also leave the links of my reviews on them if you want to check that out before you go ahead and buy it. And yeah, I'm really glad you guys are here with me for the end of the year. I hope you guys are enjoying Vlogmas. If you don't know what my Vlogmas is, I post a second video every week of my vlog of the previous week. Does that make sense? I think it makes sense. And yeah, definitely subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and hit that bell notification so you know when I upload my second video. And also just remember guys, if I love these products and you don't, that's okay. We all just have different tastes in items. Alrighty guys, that is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. I love you so much, and I will see you in the next video.